Welcome, welcome, rockers and music lovers. This episode, we are going to take a deep dive into the cage system and how it relates to the minor pentatonic scales and how do we use that in our playing. So first of all, there are a few things in music that are truly life-changing, but for me, learning the cage system was truly a life-changing moment. I played guitar for about 10 years before I had any real formal training. I would bounce around from private instructor to private instructor looking for someone who would really teach me about music and about how to play the guitar. I was looking for music theory, really, but everyone wanted to teach me songs or riffs or little pieces here and there. So when I finally found the right teacher, it was like a blind was lifted off of my eyes and I could finally see the whole neck for what it was. There were many limits that were immediately taken off of my playing. I was always afraid that I would never truly understand how the whole fretboard hooked up. There were so many nebulous places aside from our little blues box here. I was lost after that. Everything else was throwing darts with a blindfold on until I learned the cage system. And what is the cage system? If you're not sure what it is, I have a video that I will link below that goes much more in depth into what it is, but suffice it to say on a quick synopsis that it is 5 shapes that hook up the entire neck. The C shape with its tonic here, C. The A shape. Notice how we're still in a C chord. These are your tonics. Then it's a G shape. It's still C. The E shape. And the D shape. And then back to the C shape. And we've done the entire octave. Now, how does that relate to the minor pentatonics? Because it would seem to me that all of these chords are implying major scales. Well, it's true. If you were to call it what the cage system says, well, then we are in the major pentatonic. That's your tonic. That's your tonic. That's your tonic. Your tonic and your tonic. Tonic, tonic, all major. So how do we turn that into the minor pentatonic scale? All we have to do to find the minor pentatonic is to take our tonic. Let's go to our trusty G shape. Here's your tonic. Go down 3 frets. And now this becomes your tonic. But you play exactly the same shape. I'm going to show you 2 diagrams. One is the major. Note where the red dots are. Here's the minor pentatonic. Note where the red dots are. Here's the major, here's the minor. They're exactly the same shape. All we've done is change what we call the tonic. So the cage system is a perfectly valid system when you're playing in minor pentatonics. So this is out of the G shape, but we're calling A the tonic, but it's the same shape. And this little blues box here in A minor pentatonic has been the mother of so many cool riffs in blues and rock. And one of the most ubiquitous ones would be... I mean, how many blues songs start off with almost that exact same riff, which is just you bend up the G string at the 7th fret and you bar the B and the E string at the 5th fret. I don't bother with alternate picking on this. I just go. It's kind of a slow motion sweep picking kind of. And also another iconic riff is, and that comes right out of the old blues box. 7th fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the D string, and then hammer on. And shake it. Make sure you shake it. Finding triads is a really fun way to add some musicality. What if I did... All I'm doing is just pulling across that triad. Or keeping in mind that A, this is A, is our tonic, and this is our home base if we're playing blues or a rock and roll song or rock song in A. It doesn't mean that you want to play the tonic all the time. What it means is you want to know where it is, because this is the release to any kind of tension that you're going to be creating while you're playing. Here are 3 really simple blues riffs that we can use incorporating the cage system. All the A's. So here we go. Check out the video that I put in the description to get all of the pentatonic shapes for all of the shapes in the cage system. And then all you have to do is just change the tonic from whatever major you're in, C in this case, go down 3 frets from wherever the tonic is, and you're in A. And you just call that the tonic, and then you're in the minor pentatonics. Don't try to cram it all in at once. Just add 1 shape a month. Say, I am going to go from the G shape, which most people, I would bet most people know this one. Or if you're in major, here. Or if you're in minor, it's the same shape. Add on the E shape if you don't know that. And then add on the A shape, which is on the other side of the G shape. So there you have it, folks. That is the cage system and how it applies to the minor pentatonics. You see, it is exactly the same shapes and the same scales with different tonics. Once you get the tonics in your head, you have the whole map of the entire neck, and I promise you, this will free your playing in a way that you never thought possible. If you do not know this already, this will open up your eyes and your heart and your musical mind in a way that you never imagined before. Thank you everybody for spending this time with me. It is always a privilege and an honor for me to share with you what my experience has taught me over these many years that I've been in this crazy business of music. So please, if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, subscribe. Let me know what you would like me to do in the future in the comments below. I would love to be able to share with you what you are missing, and it would be my pleasure and my honor to do so. So I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to play you out with some of these cool riffs that we've discovered in these new shapes, using the cage system in the minor pentatonic, applying it to an A blues. I'm going to see you on the next one. I'm going to play you out.